Gutman, and this is Ethan Barkley and you.
Hey!
Yeah, and we're back here with our podcast, Needles on the Net, and we're going to kick off this time with our favorite things segment. And this time, our favorite thing is, drumroll, Peerie from Brooklyn Tweed is our favorite yarn at the moment. It's a brand new 4-ply fingering weight merino. The name itself is sort of a reference to Fair Isle.
We don't remember what.
I know, it was really cute and stuff.
Yeah,
and we can't remember
amazing,
the exact story, but we do know it's like a reference to Fair Isle knitting, and the yarn was designed with color work in mind.
Yes.
There's 45 beautiful colors.
That are definitely not Crayola.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And it's very versatile. Not only is it great for color work, it's also great for cabling
and lace.
One of the samples that we knit up right off the bat is this Geiger.
From Bristol Ivy, right?
Yeah, Bristol Ivy, one of the older wool peoples, and the lace definition is just...
It's amazing.
Gorgeous. So we're just gonna like step aside a little bit.
We'll just let you look at the color for a second. So we really jumped on board with the whole speed knit along or quick knit along for the Lucerne hats. You might notice we're both wearing one. I went with a little, like, you know, retro Switzerland in the 1970s, and Deanna went kind of like modern, like Southern Mesa sort of look with the patina and the cobbler and the alizarin.
That wasn't really my intent. Like,
really?
I just like rich colors. And purple is one of my favorite, and I love purple and orange together. And I think patina is like an amazing new color. So a lot of these colors do overlap with Arbor.
Yes, they do.
But there's a ton of new colors.
There are 10. So I'm wearing 3 colors that overlap. I'm wearing Kettle, Thaw, and Firebrush. Deanna's wearing 2 overlap colors and 1 new one. But we picked out for this week for our favorite things the 5 new colors that we absolutely love. So I'm going to start, because I picked more than Deanna because I'm a monster, with my personal favorite, which is Nori. It's this deep, deep green. It's really interesting. It looks like nori, like seaweed paper that's been spun into yarn. And because of the like flat nature of the non-superwash, the colors are much richer, more like a pastel. So that's my first pick. What about you?
My first pick is this beautiful blue. It's called Admiral. And one of the features of the new colors is that there are quite a few new brights.
Yes.
You know, Brooklyn Tweed colors are kind of known for being very sophisticated, pseudo-neutral type colors. So there's more variation in terms of brights. And this is a beautiful, bright, jewel tone.
So rich.
Blue that we just love. It's kind of sapphire almost, maybe a little bit brighter
it's
than
really
that.
fantastic. We are making another beautiful cable and lace sample called Afton, which I started and Deanna's finishing because of a hilarious knitting injury. Womp womp. But the color I picked for it is Aurora, which is this absolutely amazing green. If you live in the Northern Hemisphere, you're familiar with the Aurora Borealis. It really does look like that spun onto yarn. And it's another one of the ones from the Brights family, which we are really into. It's awesome having so many more options. I love it.
And this is a beautiful yellow called Marigolds. It looks exactly...
It looks like Marigolds.
It lives up to the name. Yeah, it looks exactly like the name, and just look at it together with Admiral. So a lot of the yellows that Brooklyn Tweed have are very like neutral yellows. This is just like a yellow forward...
Straight ahead.
Buttery...
But not at all primary or like... tone deaf, if you will. The tonality of the yarn is really special.
Yeah, no. And it goes, this kind of color will go with like literally everything.
Literally everything. So my final pick is Cassis, another new color that I consider a bright. Brooklyn Tweed has always had a fantastic palette, but the purples, for me personally, have always been a little lacking as a purple person. Say that 5 times fast. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Purple person.
Purple person. Anyway, so I picked Cassis, right? Because I loved it. It's so fun and vibrant, but it's also really rich and like elegant.
Yeah, and that's we couldn't show you all the colors because there's so many, but that's just like one of a few.
One of a few
new purple colors in the palette now. So the Lucerne Hat pattern, which we're wearing, you can get for free from us.
Until the end of June.
Yeah, so we'll give you a coupon for a free download on Ravelry with the purchase of 1 or more skeins of Peerie. So this particular hat can be knit in 2 to 4 colors, whatever your preference.
Whatever combination. If you need help, we're here.
We love to make color combinations. We'll help you out, and you can join basically knitters across the continent doing this.
Just racing along
with Brooklyn Tweed, and we're gonna make probably multiple. Like this,
I'm gonna make another one like tonight. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah,
it's a very simple 4-stitch color work repeat, but it's very like well thought out.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
As the Jared Flood usually is.
Yeah, he tends to do that. So yeah, I mean, you'll probably hear more about Peerie from us soon, let's be honest. But for now, that's it. Hi everybody, we're just arriving at TNNA.
We're just going down the escalator to the trade show floor. And well, we're looking forward to talking to all kinds of wonderful people here at the show.
And you'll see all of our updates on the next episode of the podcast.
Hi everybody, we're here at TNNA in Cleveland, and we have Daphne from the Fibre Co. She's the wonderful founder and owner of one of our favorite yarn companies. And we're going to show you their brand new yarn, Lore. It's Romney Lamb's Wool woolen spun from Kent, correct?
Yes.
Yeah,
so tell us a little bit about it, the inspiration. What's it all about, Daphne?
Well, this is Lore, and it is, as Deanna said, it's 100% lamb's wool from the Romney sheep breed. It's referred to in where they're grown in southern England as Kent lamb or Kent lamb's wool. They also call it Romney, and these sheep are bred and raised in the marshlands of Kent, which is why they're also referred to as Kent. Yeah, that's why they do it, yep. But the Romney sheep breed is also, you'll find it all over the world, but the original stock came from the UK. But you'll find quite a few of them in New Zealand and here in the US as well. So Lore is a woolen spun yarn, and I wanted a woolen spun yarn that was a kind of like a vintage woolen spun yarn, one that had a lot of character, that was kind of thick and thin, and not all woolen spun yarns will have that look. Like the modern ones will be really smooth and that sort of thing. And I really wanted one that had the look of an old vintagey one. So
like
it's
a rustic character.
Rustic character. And a sweater that you make in this yarn is one that you can put on every day, and it's going to have minimum pilling, and it's going to be fantastic. So here's a range of swatches.
The color work is fantastic in this yarn.
It looks really fantastic.
Yeah, and the joy about woolen spun is how well it grabs onto itself, especially in color work. So you're never going to have any distortion or shifting of this over time.
No, and I couldn't say that better. That is it. That is exactly it. And so it also holds texture really well, even on I don't know how well this will show in a dark color, but in some of the lighter colors.
Look at the cable.
Yeah, they really just like
it really
pop
rises.
Out. Yeah,
but it's still so soft.
Yeah.
It's got that just really subtle halo.
And the fabric is so cohesive after the blocking for the same reason that the color work lasts so long. Like woolen spun yarns do that very special character.
That's exactly it. Yeah. So initially we're launching with this 10 colors in this palette, and then we'll have an additional 6 colors. The lamb's wool, this is actually what it looks like, freshly washed. This has not been carded in any way, but doesn't
so
smell great.
sheepy.
It's sheepy. And we have a 20-piece. A 20-piece collection launching called Borrowdale Collection, and Borrowdale is the name of a valley that's really close by to where we live in northern England. Near the Scottish border. So there's all kinds of garments.
Including this lovely one.
What's Ethan wearing right now?
Ethan is wearing a garment called the Brandle Pal. And this is actually quite an advanced pattern, I must say, because it starts by making these little garter stitch squares. Yes, and then picking up stitches and doing short rows. And it's not exactly the easiest pattern, but it's a great one to teach. And since you guys are so great at sweater knitting in the shop, this will be a fantastic one.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. The fit on this is fantastic, partially because of that construction. You can really feel how There's none of that excess bulk across the top of the back of the neck. Where so often, especially on women's garments, we find that extra pouching that we just don't love.
We don't love it. Yeah. Be like a nice tailor.
Yeah.
And the other one that you really liked
was this vest. It's so beautiful. And it has a great little detail here at the side venting.
I'll put this one on just to kind of show the way this straights and hangs. You can wear it open, obviously, but it also is, if you're chilly and want a little extra warmth, I have a wooden shawl pin that I forgot to bring, but you put that in here. And with the side splits and everything, it's just a really easy to wear piece.
The cables look great. Like, it's a very simple garment, but it just, all the details are there. It's just absolutely gorgeous.
That seems to be
this little garment stitch.
That seems to be the story of this collection. If you're thinking about Borrowdale, what you're seeing is simple garments with beautiful knitting that have well thought out details that really make that difference.
Great. So thank you for joining us
so much. Yeah, we're so happy
to see you. So we're still here at TNNA, day 2 of the trade show exhibit, and we're so excited to be here with Linda Niemeyer of Blue Sky Fibers, and we are going to be opening up an account with Blue Sky. We're absolutely enamored of all of their yarn products, and Linda, we just want you to tell us, like, what is the inspiration behind the company, like what makes your yarn special?
She's not here. Okay, well, I'm winging this, so. What makes my yarn so special, or our yarn so special? Well, for sure, it's a collaboration. So, I started alone 20 years ago, and it's built up to a bunch of really wonderful people that I get to work with, and one of our, objectives is to have natural fiber yarns and experiment with new ideas and new stories. We like to bring things in that has a story behind it in a sense of, win-win all the way down the line. So we love the hand and character of each yarn. We try to design in a way that each is unique.
Amazing. We really love the investment that Blue Sky puts into the fiber and puts into the people that they work with. So we're really excited to be partnering with them, and we know that you're going to love playing with your yarns. And we'll see you soon.
And we're just around the corner, or over the...
they're just over the border in Happy, Minnesota. And we're visiting with our friends from June Cashmere, Cy and Amy. Cy's going to give us a little chat right now just about what June Cashmere is all about.
June Cashmere is a young company predicated on the advantage that we have in today's world to be able to take raw material all the way to the end consumer. And Kyrgyzstan has historically had high quality cashmere that's just been taken next door and marketed as Chinese cashmere. So we went there, worked with the shepherds, trained them, set up a value chain going through Europe to be able to bring these high quality yarns directly to consumers who want to have cashmere with their products. So Amy's going to tell you a little bit about our products and some of our patterns.
Sure. So we'll just step out of the way here. You can show us the wrap from Vogue.
Yeah, this was our Nora Gong designed sand lace poncho, and it's beautiful. And it was featured in the Vogue knitting magazine in January, and the drape is just gorgeous. You should actually put it on.
Yeah,
you want to put it
on. I'll take off my sweater and put it on.
One gone for another.
Yeah, we'll trade the gone.
And we kit this up, and it's just gorgeous. It works year-round, anywhere.
Gorgeous. It is so soft, too. It's absolutely beautiful.
In which base is this?
This is in our lace weight, and we have 2 weights of yarn. We have the lace weight, and both weights, and then we have DK weight, but both weights come in 16 colors. We've just added 4 new colors this spring to add 16 colors.
Amazing. And this is the DK over here.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's beautiful.
The colors are beautiful. I just love that you can see the brown coming through from the cashmere.
This is our natural. This is the blend of the natural cashmere fiber. We do not bleach our yarn, so we dye.
You're over dyeing on top of the brown.
Yeah,
exactly.
Which gives it that beautiful depth of color.
Exactly, you're right. And we do this at Maine Dye and Textile, and we use their organic dye process.
That is wonderful to hear. We love organic dye process.
That's beautiful. So these lovely people are going to gift us a couple of skeins of yarn, and we're going to sample it ourselves, and we'll be back to you in the next podcast, and we'll let you know how it goes. So we're here with Mickery from Brittany Needles, and we're so happy to carry your product in our store. Our customers love it. In fact, Grace, one of our employees, has described your crochet hooks as a magic wand. So, like, it's a very high compliment from her. So, can you just tell everybody what is so great about your product?
Hi, Needles and Hay customer. I'm Mickery. Well, one thing that's great is I make them myself at my house. Down the trail from my house in my own shop. And every time you buy one of my needles, you're supporting me, and I really, really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I do my very best to make the smoothest, most accurately sized, best tools on the market. They're sustainably harvested. We're environmentally friendly. We don't use slaves.
Made by beautiful people in beautiful California.
If you need anything, you can email me. I answer the email. I do the website. We're a small family business. We do it all, and we appreciate every sale. Thank you so much for carrying our needles and hooks.
And thanks for talking to our customers, Mickery. We loved meeting you here at TNNA. So we're back in the store here from TNNA. We had a great time. We met lots of awesome people, as you just saw, and we're really excited to be working with great new people in the industry. And you just saw Mickery at the end of the video.
Oh my God.
We just wanted to say that when we got back,
waiting for us
were these beautiful black walnut straight needles. So Mickery and her husband, who you just saw in the video, made these all by hand, and they're absolutely gorgeous.
We love them.
And we're really looking forward to knitting sweaters on them.
Yeah,
because we love knitting in pieces. Yeah,
it's such a great treat.
Yeah, we're punishment. Yeah, we like
punishment addicts.
Yeah.
We like to suffer.
We like to seam, or we seam for the cause.
We seam for the cause. The structure is so worth it, which is why you end up with really, really great fitting sweaters at the end.
Yeah, like the Geiger. Like the Geiger sweater. So we're done this now.
We're finished our Geigers. You might have noticed we were wearing them out on the floor of TNNA. And one of the big things that we really noticed is the fit and structure of Geiger is amazing. We knew that in advance, but look at how well it fits Deanna. Like, sweaters almost always fit me well, and I have to say, Geiger's not one of the best.
But I'll turn around so you
and on her, on the back, it scoops right in, tucks at the waist, gives her great shape, and works with her body. I can't say enough good about the structure in this sweater.
So thank you, Nora.
Yeah, thank you, Nora.
And this is the benefit to doing a seamed garment.
Yeah, seamed garment for days.
Yeah, look at the great structure here in the shoulder.
I love it. It's
you don't
so
get
full.
any schlumpiness.
No, and with a big wide V, it actually stays in place when you have seams. Instead of, we've all had that unfortunate moment where we've exposed a little too much of ourselves in a V-neck.
I don't know if I have, but I'll take your
it happens.
opinion on that. Yeah.
So the best thing is it's summer now. And knitting in the summer is awesome because there's absolutely no deadlines. Christmas isn't coming, and there's very few things to really worry about. So we tend to knit a little selfishly in the summer.
So we're going to be doing a selfish summer sweater, and that's going to be our next knitting adventure.
Woo!
Yeah, so we can't really, it's kind of a tongue twister, a selfish
summer sweater. Can you say it 5
selfish
summer sweater?
No. Can't be done. Yeah.
It's impossible.
Yeah. So we're really excited to share with you. I saw this sweater by Andrea Mowry called Woolen Honey, and I had to drop everything in my life and make this sweater. So we've got our picks. It's designed in Loft. I'm going to be doing mine in the wool socks colorway. The original is done in the Embers, the orange colorway. And then we've also picked Hayloft and Long Johns, as well as potential options. We think that the warm colors would be
really
best.
suit the pattern, especially with the gorgeous texture at the neck.
Yeah, and I also like homemade jam, actually,
Me
for this.
too.
We didn't bring it over, but if you're kind of a purpley person,
It's rich and lovely.
so I'm super excited to make this, even though we just said that seamed was best. This is a top-down sweater, but it just was so gorgeous. I couldn't help myself. Plus, it was an opportunity to work with yourself loft over the summer.
Yay! Yeah. And they're available as kits, I think, on the website.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Thanks for reminding me. So, just to make it easier for you to cast on, we've developed the woolen honey kit. So you get the yarn, which is already pre-wound with the pattern. And that is at a special price. So you get 15% off the whole thing. So you can get that here in the shop or online.
Yeah, which is great. Please come in and let us help you pick out your colors if you can. We love doing it.
Yeah, it's one of our favorites.
It really is.
Yeah.
I naturally finally found a priest's garment that I can knit for myself, which makes me really happy. Finally, a big woolen robe for the summer with a turtleneck.
The wool frock.
The wool frock. Yeah. I'm of course talking about Hearst, that beautiful big thing from Kirsten Johnston. I'm very, very excited. I'm knitting it in the recommended color, Heron, because I don't know if people know this about me, but I love colors that aren't actual colors. All the neutrals. So I'm excited just to cloak myself in a big swath of gray fabric. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, so we'll have to add a little rosary. But
yeah, just a small one. It's lovely. It has big open side vents on the side and a large panel, and it's simple raglan construction with a compound raglan detail at the shoulders and a big turtleneck or optional rolled collar. So if you're looking for kind of an unusual summer knit, I'd say take a look at Hearst. It's a real beauty, and it's seamed.
Yeah, and the whole Wool People 12 collection.
Yeah, Wool People 12 is on fire.
Yeah, there's lots of great stuff in there, including some projects in Peerie, so that's...
Coleswick.
Yeah, that's an opportunity for you to try Peerie. And you're welcome to come join us with your Selfish Summer sweaters, because we're going to be hosting Sip and Knit.
Yeah, summer sip along.
Yeah.
It's going to be super fun. So we're doing it on local patios, mostly at the Only here in Peterborough, but you're welcome to follow along online too. I'm going to be there every week. And during it, Deanna and I are going to do a second indulgent summer knit.
Oh my gosh.
And we're going to both make Belfast.
Which is a giant
coat.
Overcoat. We had the sample here in the shop back in January when the winter collection
just loved it.
Yeah, first came out, and everybody who put it on
looked amazing.
Amazing. Yeah, it's a really kind of fashion forward. It's got a scooped bottom, all
and these
over cables.
angled fronts that cross over each other.
And then the fold down collar.
The fold down collar.
It's absolutely gorgeous. Veronique Avery has outdone herself on that one.
Yeah, thank you, Veronique.
Yeah, so that's going to be the other thing that we're working on.
Yes.
But if you want to join us, the first one is on Saturday, July 7th, starting at 4:15 at the Only. And basically when we close up the shop, we'll just be moseying on over there.
Walking on over.
I'll try to be there as much as I can too, along with Ethan and the rest of you guys. And we hope that you'll come and have a pint with us and cast on your Selfish Summer sweater.
Yeah. So lots of exciting stuff coming up for the fall, lots of new stuff, and we'll of course be following up on all of our summer knitting projects in the next podcast, and we can't wait to see you soon.